Good morning, Dubai, and happy start of the week. Today I am joined by Masa Haimouni, and we are going to be bringing you a very good show. Now, the headlines for today are the UAE shared a statement regarding the disappearance of the Moldovan Rabi Zvi Kogan.
And His Highness Sheikh Hamdan met Jason Derulo at Dubai Run.
And as well, speaking of His Highness, Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid shared an iconic advice.
And Emirates Dubai 7th is coming back to Dubai with bigger and full of surprises.
And as well, later on the show, drama, backlash, love. We are going to be joined by Dunya and Shafiq, and they're going to be still secrets from Love is Blind, Habibi.
And in today's rapid weather report, expect heights of 32 Celsius, humidity will average at 70%.
Now, before we get to our news for the day, speaking of love, drama and everything, there's a story that I had read last week that, I'm not even joking, boggled my mind.
Okay.
So a guy...
Okay, is it a romantic story?
It's, I don't know if it's a heartbreak or a good ending, I'm not sure, but of course you guys, let us know in the comment section below what your thoughts are. So a guy has a girlfriend, but he got into a coma.
Okay.
And after he had, gone out of the coma, he is back and healthy and everything, he had lost his memory.
Okay.
So he got back to his ex-girlfriend.
What?
I'm not even joking. And the thing is, like, no, the point being...
Are you serious?
Yes, and the point being here, is the fact
how
that...
did he meet his ex-girlfriend again?
He just like he couldn't remember his current girlfriend. He's like, yeah, she probably went up to him like, oh babe, I'm so glad that you're fine. I missed you so much. And he probably was like, what? I don't even know you.
His ex-girlfriend is playing games.
I know.
She was so smart about it. I'm telling you.
Yes, for sure. And not only that, by the way, it's like, so that makes me think that she probably messed up in the relationship.
Yeah, and maybe if it was me and it was someone who's the one who got away, I remember everything that he told me that I did wrong, and I'll go up to him again and I'll change my whole personality.
Oh my God, no, that's actually very.
And I'll make him fall in love with me again.
Yeah, but I don't think that is like okay. Well, that's an evil plan because then that would not be you though.
Like, what if he's the one that got away?
If he's the one that got away, then he probably had a reason, and then you probably are not going to be getting along again, and he'll probably get away back. So why would you want him back if he actually got away?
But let's be honest, maybe if he easily fell in love with his ex, then his other girlfriend wasn't his true love.
No, he just lost his memory. It's okay. It's fine. Well,
so two girls were fighting over him?
Yeah, well, I mean, honestly, like the ex-girlfriend, like leading and following as if like, and she's probably like, oh yeah, who's that girl? She's probably crazy.
Oh yeah, maybe she said that. It's like, oh, this girl's pretending to be your girlfriend. She's so crazy.
Well, let's jump to our stories for the day.
The UAE shared a statement regarding the disappearance of the Moldovan Rabi Zvi Kogan. The Ministry of Interior announced that the UAE authorities have arrested the 3 perpetrators involved in the murder of Zvi Kogan in record time. A Moldovan national, according to his identification documents at the time of entry into the UAE. Where he lived as a resident, the ministry reiterated and the UAE's unwavering capability to decisively address any attempts to undermine the security and stability of its society. This follows the death of the Rabbi in the UAE this weekend.
As well, the ministry further explained that upon receiving a missing person report from the victim's family, a specialized search and investigation team was promptly assembled. Now, this led to the discovery of the victim's body, the identification and arrest of the perpetrators, and the initiation of necessary legal procedures. Now, full details of the incident will be disclosed upon the conclusion of the investigations.
The ministry affirmed that the UAE and institutions are fully committed to safeguarding the safety and security of its citizens, residents, and visitors. It highlighted that the nation's security maintains the highest standards of security and safety, which have been the fundamental of the UAE since its founding.
Well, we are so glad to be a part of the UAE as well, because the ministry also stressed that it will utilize all legal powers to respond decisively and without leniency to any actions or attempts that threaten societal stability. Furthermore, it reaffirmed its readiness to implement all necessary deterrent measures to protect social harmony and peaceful coexistence, strictly adhering to the nation's laws and regulations. Now, let's jump to our next story. So this is very dear to my heart, because His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid shared an iconic advice that I think we all should learn from. So in inspiring words from none other than His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid, in a video, His Highness addresses the importance of constant drive and determination, using a unique analogy to remind everyone that success requires relentless effort, no matter the circumstances.
He explained that sometimes when his team accomplishes something great, they feel that they deserve a break, thinking if Sheikh Mohammed is happy, it's time to slow down. But Sheikh Mohammed wanted to change this mindset.
Well, he recalled on an inspiring lesson from nature, saying, every morning when the gazelle wakes up in Africa, it knows it must outrun the fastest lion, or it will be killed. And when the lion wakes up, it knows it must outrun the slowest gazelle, or it will starve. Now, in the UAE, Sheikh Mohammed made it clear, I don't care if you're a gazelle or a lion. When you wake up, you better start running. I really like this.
It's best advice for productivity.
It's an amazing advice, because you know what, sometimes when you are overwhelmed with work and tasks that you need to do, you tend to forget why you're doing it, right? And you tend to forget the purpose of doing it, and it makes you maybe wonder, am I even doing enough, or did I do enough?
I agree. I think for us to be able to move in life, everyone has to have a purpose or a goal. Otherwise, we'll feel like a sense of void or sense of emptiness. So whether it's towards like a career goal, an advancement goal, character growth, I think everyone needs a specific goal in their life. What is your goal in life?
Well, I mean, honestly, it's just like at this point when I read the advice, I was thinking, that's actually a very good advice. How can I implement this advice in
being compared to a gazelle?
Like, wow. Literally, I mean, of course I would, because like, you know, it's very, he said it very beautifully, and he did compare us to something, I would say it's very metaphoric, right? But it's very, I would say, applicable.
And I think he means it by that you don't have a specific speed or pacing. Like, take your time, do your thing, make sure you achieve this goal. But everyone has their own pace. Everyone needs their own space and time. Exactly,
because like, you know, if you think about it, like a lion runs very fast, right? And a gazelle does not. So they follow each other's pace, as you said. However, both of them towards the end strive to one goal, which is surviving, whether it is living or whether it is having their meal.
So do not compare yourself to others. Everyone is moving according to their own pace.
And as well, don't give up. Don't give up, you know, and this is what makes Dubai Dubai.
Yes.
And let's jump to our next story. So the Emirates Dubai Sevens is back. And this year it's bigger, better, and full of surprises. However, Lovin Dubai is a proud media partner, and here's what you absolutely cannot miss. So former international Indian cricketer Dinesh Karthik will join the festivities as this year's cricket ambassador, hosting masterclasses alongside world-class stars like English international player Tom Hartley and as well Lancashire Feet Morris. And for the first time ever, you will get to watch the world's biggest cricket support groups, the UK Barney Army and India's Bharat Army as well, go head and match as part of the Open Competitive Cricket Tournament presented by Zosco.
There is more cricket action than ever. You also get to enjoy new food outlets, an entertainment stage, live rugby screenings, and shuttle buggies to explore the festival with ease. This is the ultimate weekend. You won't want to miss this. It's at the 7th Stadium, so make sure to get tickets and be there.
I mean, it's going to be a very festive weekend. You know, we have been, as we're getting into, I would say, a better weather, it's getting, it's not as hot, not as humid.
And it's not that just you can watch your favorite teams play. This is full of entertainment, full of festivities, full of life, and you have a specific theme that you get to follow. Now, this is the ultimate weekend. So watch the game, eat whatever you want,
eat whatever you
get
want.
entertained. Don't worry about transportation. Everything is easy. Everything is provided for you. So get your tickets now, really.
Speaking of festive weekends, let's jump to our next story.
So His Highness Sheikh Hamdan and Jason Derulo at Dubai Run. So what a weekend. 2,700 runners took over Sheikh Zayed Road on Sunday morning as Dubai's busiest road shut down for the Dubai Fitness Challenge.
Well, dressed in green bibs, the footage of the racers from all angles is simply epic. But the shots of His Highness Sheikh Hamdan, Crown Prince of Dubai, and Jason Derulo at the race are unmissable.
It was such an amazing vibe and so great to see the community come together for the Dubai Fitness Challenge. The Crown Prince shared updates saying, "Thank you, Dubai, for making a lifetime of memories." And everyone jumped in the comments to thank him right back.
Well, one commenter named Ali said, "What an awesome job. Well done, Your Highness Hamdan. You are such an inspiration for the people of Dubai and others around the world. Now may God protect and keep you safe." This is beautiful because, we know how His Highness Sheikh Hamdan, or as we like to call him, Fazza, is very he does not act. They're very humble. The royal family is very humble. He joined the run like a regular.
And he comes every year. Have you been this year?
I actually haven't.
Me too.
Sadly,
I missed it
I haven't.
Year.
But it makes me wonder, Masa, what have you done this Dubai Fitness Challenge? It's okay. You can share whatever it is.
I've been on my game. I've been very consistent, going to the gym. Okay, I've never been like that in my whole life. For the past 2 months, I've been very consistent with the gym.
Wow.
And I feel like I increased my core strength. Do not test me. But I feel like
do not test me.
I increased my core strength. And I'm working towards it. Okay, I'm building some muscle mass, gained a little bit weight, which I'm really happy about.
Okay, wow.
So maybe I did not join the Dubai Fitness Challenge, but I've been on my game. So maybe next year, with my core strength, I'll be able to join this.
The thing is, every year I see on all over my social media is that His Highness or someone from the royal family participates in such runs. And I'm like, Farah, why didn't you go? I missed it.
I know.
And then when I feel like I would want to go, I go like, what are the odds? And I'm like, well, these are the odds that you could have
This
met
year we
His
missed
Highness.
it and we didn't meet him.
Yeah, well, actually, for me, regarding the Dubai Fitness Challenge, I think I have been as well doing some work.
How are you doing with the Dubai Fitness Challenge? I've been to DB World actually at the Kites Village. Yeah,
nice.
Very fun.
Do you like it?
They've had Pilates, open yogas. Really nice, honestly.
Well, I do like Pilates.
The 30 by 30 challenge, really nice, honestly.
Yeah, it's a very good challenge because actually they say that you can learn a habit by 30 days, and the 30 by 30 challenge, which is the Dubai Fitness Challenge, it is done for 30 days because that's when they know that it will be implemented. Hopefully, not through everyone, but they hope that it will be implemented through maybe a lot of people, and that will be learned as a habit.
Yeah.
Right? And once you learn it as a habit, I don't think you can ever go back.
That's why they call it 30 by 30.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was just thinking, because 30 days you will have the habit and it will be khalas embedded in your head. And honestly, That's amazing, and just another reason to love Dubai, and I love the challenge. But
I love the colors also.
Exactly, the colors also because like they are there, like we are there. We're doing the Dubai Fitness Challenge, and we are participating in it. And as well, I love how His Highness actually did wear the shirt.
Yeah,
makes it very like. Makes him part of the community, makes him part.
Every time I say, this is the year where I get to meet Sheikh, I don't.
You don't? Yeah.
I don't. Next year, maybe.
Next year, maybe. Well, so these are our stories for today, but you guys might need to stay because later on we have Shafi and Dunya from Love is Blind. And I am honestly very excited. And we even had a fangirl moment. I'm not going to mention her name, but yeah, we had a fangirl moment before the show. So, of course, stay tuned. Okay. Welcome back to the Lovin Dubai show. Today's guests are Dunya, Al-Brahim, and as well Shafi Yakteen from Love is Blind Habibi, who brought all the drama and passion to the show, from their deep connection in the pods to the last-minute wedding decision that kept us all on edge of our seats, now officially engaged. What's the real story behind their surprising journey? Of course, I'll be here to discover all of that with you guys. Hi guys.
Hi.
Thank you so much for being here. It's very exciting to see you in real life, you know.
Our pleasure.
It's I mean, no matter what, it's always like a surreal moment when you see characters from a show come to real life. But my first question for you today is, first of all, congratulations on the engagement. It was a beautiful engagement. I'm so happy for you guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
But what was the point of your relationship that made you decide that you are ready to take the steps towards engagement?
Okay, do you want to answer that?
Go ahead.
Okay. So basically, as everyone saw on the show, we got engaged. But then after the show as well, he wanted to make this gesture to say, like, you deserve an actual proper proposal of the show and everything. So I think what made us take this official step is because we took our time. And I think it was the greatest decision that we took, him and I, and we got to learn each other way more.
That is actually really beautiful. It's calling me single in different ways, but it's fine. But when is the wedding?
Well, we didn't have the date yet, but probably soon. I don't want to give just a random date like this, but now we're going soon, inshallah, to Senegal. I have all my family there in February. Then we're gonna take it from there. Yeah.
Oh, I really, in Arabic we say, Allah يتمم على خير. That is something I can say. So why did you decide to join Love is Blind Habibi?
Well, to be honest with you, it's first when you heard Love is Blind, we didn't know that we're going on Love is Blind because we didn't have the name Love is Blind.
Yes.
So it was so we say we're going on the dating show, and it's gonna be a new adventure, you know, meeting new people. Either you go back single, either you go back in relation, but it's gonna be an experience. So we went there before to sign the contract. See, Love is Blind. I went back to the guys. I told them, "Is it Love is Blind?" Because they signed before me. I was the last one to sign. Tell me yes. I was like, "Oh my God!" Then, in the first, we all went for the exposure in the first step.
Yeah.
Then you lost in your own game because you're not controlling anything anymore. You got my point.
Exactly.
So
I get your point. Yeah.
your mind, everything was messed up. Then you end up engaged. I wouldn't never imagine to get
To find the one,
yeah,
right?
exactly.
Yeah. What about you, Dunya? Like when you thought of getting to be in Love is Blind, what was like the thought process behind it?
I was literally talking about this on my story yesterday. I was like, so before going on Love is Blind, the people who know me in real life, they would be like, there is no way Dunya is going to participate in that type of TV show. Because I was like there, and love would be here, and I would be running away from love, the whole other way. So I was like, so when I entered this experiment, I had a small percentage that I would actually find a life partner. I was like, okay, it might work, it might not work, it might work. But as he said, we got trapped in our own game and in a beautiful way, to be honest. So, yeah.
That's really beautiful. Again, you guys are calling me single in different ways, but it's okay. Okay, well, how are you both able to hide that you're together for a year? It's very hard. It's not easy. That's something I can confirm.
Well, I think it's make us stronger, the first thing. And second thing, we had a lot of up and down. Because I don't believe in perfect relationship.
Yeah.
If someone just want to show you the good part, we are not like this. We had up and down, and that's why it makes us more
closer
and stronger now. Like even people try to come between me and her, but it's funny. It's make me laugh, to be honest.
It's love. It's love, right?
Yeah.
Of course. Now I want to ask, of course, when you get into a relationship, you are your own person and the other person is his own person. And when you both combine that relationship, it's a whole different person. It's a union. So it changes you both in a different way as individuals. Did you feel like both of you changed in a way when you got together?
Let her answer.
Yes, we both changed a lot. Actually, from the beginning of our relationship, we both were very different characters. I can give you some examples. For example, he was very impatient. He would get frustrated or irritated easily. Now he's a completely different person. A year later, I can say the same thing for me, you know. I used to have huge communication problems with him, and now I learned a lot, you know. So I think, you know, in life, when you're with your partner, if he doesn't bring out the best in you, and if she doesn't bring out the best in you, I think it's a waste of time to continue.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So what we found in each other with the whole package is that we brought out the best in each other, and alhamdulillah, that's great.
Were there any external factors that might have maybe tried to get in between both of you?
Maybe my lifestyle, but I changed. You know, I used to go out like 2-3 times a week. I'm not a party guy, but I used to go in lounges, like restaurants, staying up till 1 a.m. But I know that it's something that you don't do when you're in a relationship.
Yeah.
Either you go with her, I go with her, either no. So yeah, I try to change. Now I sleep early. I wake up early.
That's really,
I'm in
that's
the army.
that I mean, like, yeah, but how early, like, do you sleep now?
Well, 11:30 during the weekend at 12. You know, I'm gonna knock
Oh
out.
my God.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm an old puppy now.
Dunya, I think you and I need to sit together and have a talk.
Right?
We really do. We really need to actually sit together. But as well, I want to get back to the show. Have you received backlash after the show? And have you found like true love? How long did it take you to actually be like, fine, he is the one. He is the one for me.
Well, okay. So to me, it was a new concept. Okay, I always believed in love in a different way. When Shafiq got into my life, he made me believe in love in a completely different way, you know? So that's a thing. When I think with time, with the fact that whenever we would break up and when we come back together, we come back stronger. And I saw him in so many different situations in my life. He saw me as well in so many different situations. And we chose to stick together instead of choosing the easiest way, which is like, okay, go your way, I'll go my way, and that's it, you know? So this, I think, is one of the major factors that made me believe that he's the one and he's a great man he's an added value to my life as well. And you asked something else in the beginning, I forgot.
Yeah, and how did you know he is the one?
Oh,
And
that's
as well for you, as well. For
Okay.
both of you, yeah.
Yeah, your turn.
Well, me, you know, it was cut in the pod when we started to talk. Me and Dunya, I think it was my first pod. It was in the pod number 1.
Yes.
So when I entered the door, we talked for 5 minutes. I knew it's my match, and I say it on confession. I say either I go back with her, either I go back alone. Khalas, if it's not with her, I will not take another girl just to continue the experiment. So I knew it. Then we have the up and down. I had some personal situation. She was with me, and you know straight away when someone is your soulmate or no. So you don't have to force it. You just need like to pass by, I think, hard moment, and you know if she's the right or no. It's for both sides, huh? Like she's with her, with me. I'm with her also in difficult moment, and also it's all package. You know comment on dit la connexion psychologique. Sorry, the psychologic connection, you cannot force it.
Yeah, that's
Either you have it, either you don't
The
have it.
connection as well, yes, that's true.
That's it.
Well, I think I might need to have a talk with my producer for this, but it's fine. I mean, I'm loving it. But of course, you know, after the show, the internet is brutal, and you know that.
Yes.
And you for sure must have faced a lot of backlash. How were your responses, both as individuals, with the backlash that you faced?
Silence. That's it. That's our response. We didn't respond to anyone because you cannot be loved by everyone. Doesn't matter what you're gonna do. Some gonna love you, some gonna hate you. She have her family, she have me, I have her, I have my family. We have our community that we love. So it's the most important thing. And
I agree.
Doesn't matter what you're gonna do, you will still be judged. So if you're gonna stick on what people are gonna say, you will not go nowhere in our life. And we have a lot of stuff to achieve together in the professional wise, in the life. So we don't have time for.
I agree, 100%. I mean, people are gonna talk. They keep talking. That's the thing. Like no matter what, and then that's something that I was not prepared for. You know, him even more than me. He's new to social media, you know, but he's handling it perfectly. I was really surprised. We had this conversation so many times, and he's like, "Don't answer. It's not worth it. You know, it's useless because they're gonna keep talking whatever you do. You cannot look like perfect or whatever, you know. In the end of the day, I think we both showed our real intentions and our real personalities. And, you know, people who love us and people who follow us, I always say, represent us or relate to us in our personalities and our lifestyle. So we're so proud to have like such a loving and supporting community like that. So yeah.
I mean, I love that. That's really powerful. The way you both said silence is very powerful. But did it put like a strain on your relationship when you would like see comments or see videos and things like that and edits that can be maybe all over TikTok? Did it put a strain on your relationship in any shape or form?
Do you know that we laugh about it?
I was about to say the same.
Like,
I was about to say the
seriously,
same.
we sometimes like people send us screenshots and they tag us on videos. They're like, "Oh my God, look what they said about you. Oh my God, look what Shafiq did. Look what Dunya did." And we're just sending each other on WhatsApp and bursting out from laughter. Like, it's so funny.
Well, I want to speak about when you decided not to go through with the wedding on the show. After you decided not to go through with the wedding, was it because of external factors or because you were uncertain and you wanted to get to know him better?
I think it was both. Both. It was something coming from outside also, but we say 80%.
Yeah.
It was, I think, we need more time.
Yes.
Because as we say, easy come, easy go.
Exactly.
So I think we need the time, and I don't regret it. If we have to do it, we'll do it in the exactly same way.
Yes, yeah. I agree 100%. It's a big decision. Marriage is not, as he says as well. I agree. It's not a game. It's not a birthday.
It's not like let's go in the birthday or let's go have a dinner. No, it's a marriage. Like
it's a huge step.
I think honestly, I'm taking a lot of advice, like writing notes in my head. But I have some questions for you specifically, Shafiq. Now, you previously mentioned that Dunya involves her mother in the relationship. And do you think that Dunya's close relationship with her mother crossed boundaries, or was it just like justified for her to ask for her mother's advice? Which is, by the way, every girl does. You know, our mothers are like our role models.
Look, Dunya, she gets raised, but basically her mom, you know. So I will never ever, I will repeat myself, be between her and her mom, because she's super close to my mom. I'm close to her mom. Actually, I have no issue with her. I'll put her on the top of my head. But it was her first relation, Dunya. So it was hard for her to do the balance, and me, I was a bit tough at this time, you know. So I needed all the time. So now I know, like, she had time for her mom, she had time for me. But I will never push her away from her mom. Never.
That is really beautiful because, like, you know, they say that if a man respects her mother, then...
You don't marry only a woman, you marry the family also. That's what we say in our country. You don't marry only the woman, you marry the family. It's a whole package that you take. Yeah.
Well, actually, I have now a question for you, Dunya. Do you think that some people's personalities changed during and as well after the pods?
Pods?
Yeah.
Pods are like a whole show, I would say. I mean, listen, I said it before, I'll say it again, even though we're over the subject, like it's a year and a half ago now, like we all moved on. Obviously, if you bring me back with this question to the point where we were filming the whole experiment, yes, some of us had different intentions than others. You know, some of us had a certain personality off camera and on camera. And that's it. I think it's fine, you know. In the end of the day, everyone has their own choices and their own intentions. And who am I to judge, you know?
That's very mature of you to say. Now, if you would go back in time after, you know, the show is done and it's aired, and if you would change one thing, what would it be? We do one thing.
During the experiment?
I mean, yeah, during the experience, of course.
It's a tough question.
I think, I would answer for me. Yeah. I think I would just try to, I was me 100%, but I would try to show less of my personality, because I think it kind of like backlashed on me, the fact that I was too transparent and I was too out there and showing all of my emotions, you know? And I think maybe in TV, it's not the best thing to do.
But that's why people loved you.
Because she's real. She's not pretending to be someone because of the camera.
That is very on point, Sheikh. But what about you, if you would go back in time and change one thing?
Nothing. I will do the show from the same exactly way and do the same exactly thing.
Everything. Well, your relationship, we have seen it flourish and almost crumble. But you guys, of course, you both, your love is true. If you both would have done one thing differently for each other, what would it be?
On the experiment.
Yeah.
For each other? Do you know, like, honestly, like, it's crazy because so many parts of the pods did not show.
That's good.
It's crazy because they didn't, like, it didn't actually show the amount of time that we spent together, the special dates that we had together in the pods, the gifts that were given, the long conversation, the deep conversations.
For 2 hours.
Like, the only thing that showed, I showed only talking to him in the pod, but there was more drama behind that, you know what I mean? It was way more than that in the pods, you know? So I don't think, no, it was so beautiful. And they just did not display everything in details, that's why.
Do you feel misunderstood because of the editing and the cuts? Because like we know that when you edit, they choose the cuts or maybe the parts that they want to show, and maybe they can make you or you even look in a specific way. So do you think that the cuts made you feel misunderstood?
I think, listen, I think I'm going to be honest about this. It's in the end, it's TV, it's reality TV. It's completely normal to like have content, edit out content, and present divertissement, entertainment for the public. It's completely normal, like no judgment on that. But yes, definitely, there were some parts that I wish that shown as well. Even for him, I'm talking for you, like some parts that were edited out about him that made him look a specific way, which actually in real life he is not, and his surroundings know that more than me, by the way. So yeah.
If you would say one thing about Dunya that people who watch the show or this show do not know about her, what would it be?
Pure.
That is so cute.
He doesn't talk a lot, but when he talks,
it's quite
adorable.
But that's true, and I say it. We receive a lot of backlash. Me, I deserve it. I know because maybe I overreact, but her, she get backlash for nothing. That's why I say some social media that tough with people who don't deserve it. You know, I'm talking about the reunion. She didn't open her mouth. She didn't say anything. Like she was literally sitting and watching. I was the one who was talking. Why are you going to? You give her a backlash. I deserve all the backlash, not her. So yeah, I would say pure.
Well, what would you say about him?
Something that didn't show on the show?
Yeah.
Okay.
Something that people don't know, you know, that do not show on the show.
Okay. And I take full responsibility for what I'm about to say.
Okay.
This man is loyal. And on the show, he was displayed as being a player. I know what I'm saying because we all know what we all saw what we saw in the episodes. I'm not even talking about the reunion. Like I'm talking about episodes. He was displayed as someone who, in Arabic we say "aynu zayra," like his eyes are rolling, and that is not him. And I'm like, you can call me blind because love is blind, but his surroundings also know that as well.
What was the moment that you knew that you loved her?
It was after the show. It wasn't in the show. I think even both of us in the show we had feeling, but it wasn't like love. Look, for me, you cannot love in 1 month. There is no way.
True.
Like
No
let's be realistic. Like the experiment push you with the right person, then you go outside. Why there is the concept of back to reality? So we had 2 weeks in the pod.
Yeah.
2 weeks in
like 2 to 3 weeks in the pod, and then back to reality.
No, we have resort.
Yes.
The resort, it was 1 week.
1 week.
Then you have back to reality. Why back to reality? Because there is no camera, there is nothing. It's just boom, we throw you again in the life. So it was in the back to the reality.
Well, I have a question. How's your Arabic? I had to. I'm so sorry, but I really had to.
Nice question.
Yeah, how's your Arabic? Are you like practicing? Are you learning? Do you need help?
No,
What's going on?
عم بحكي شوي بتعلم نحكي sometime نحكي بعربي وكل شيء بس بأحسن من القبل.
No, I can tell. I mean, I would give you honestly like initially I would give you initially it used to be like a 5. But now I would say it's a 6, 7.
Okay.
So
Do
in
you
what-
teach him?
Slowly but surely. Now he has a community on Snapchat that follows him in Arabic. They're like, you speak Arabic or no?
بغني لهم كل الليل بغني
بتغني له؟
أيوة.
كل الليل بغني
طب
موسيقى
غني لنا هون on the show. غني لنا يلا go ahead, it's fine.
غني لهم your
Go
favorite
ahead,
song.
يلا. غني لنا, it's fine.
You know our favorite song it's من أول مرة
God.
تلاقينا إحساسي من جوا
That, by the way, that is a very prominent video all over TikTok. My For You page is filled with Shafi's video singing من أول مرة تلاقينا. I'm not even joking, it's all over. So I had to like,
because
I
I
had
was
to say
reveal
that.
song. So when we make the reveal, someone make a TikTok with this music, and the TikTok go viral.
Yeah.
So it's stuck in my mind. So I start to listen to the music. Even in the gym, I was working out listening to this song.
well, it's a beautiful love song. It's a beautiful love song.
Exactly.
It's a beautiful love song, but it's okay. Now I have a small game for the both of you that I'm very excited for. But first, I will need to get you both. Sorry. This is
It's a buzzer.
buzzer. Yeah, it's a buzzer.
Okay.
Now one for you, and one for you.
Super. Thank you.
Okay, so the game is who you both need to like buzz it first. Okay, who buzzes it first will answer first. All right, so and this is of course it's gonna be Love is Blind
Edition.
edition.
I feel like you're gonna buzz first. Like I'm such an overthinker.
Oh, that's fine. Just like say it as it is. It's okay. It's all gonna be fine.
Okay.
Now, of course, no harm. We know you love each other. But so the first question is, who do you think that Dunya was gonna end up with? Oh, I was like, that's fast. Was that fast?
Me.
That's cute.
Me.
Again, Masa, we need to have a talk after the show. It's fine. That's fine. Okay, well. Who takes the longest to get ready?
Me. Wait, that buzzer.
That's for her also.
Okay, well, fair enough. Okay, well, who is the most stylish from the whole cast?
Both
I
of
think
us.
so. I was gonna say that.
Okay, again, why am I here?
I will say Simo. I will say Simo also.
Yeah?
Yeah,
True, true,
Simo.
true.
He have his
Okay.
own style. Yeah.
Well, now, which couple should never have made it to the hotel?
Hotel resort.
Yeah.
I have no answer for that.
Me, I would say everyone has his part there because everyone opened his eyes about his own partner.
Yeah?
So it was for me.
Everyone had their chance, yani.
Yeah, everyone has each channel. Everyone see with who they are dealing, you know. So
Yeah.
yeah. I think
Well, who looks like the villain, but it's actually nice?
Yay!
Of course, Masa, we really need to have a talk at this point. All right, well, who is not as sweet as they look?
Who?
I think the buzzer will not be touched.
Attends, let me check. Who is? Well,
No, I think we all look
well,
sweet.
I already get destroyed on social media,
Yeah.
so I will not
Please
dance.
leave the
I will
buzzer
stay
alone.
quiet.
Well, sure, of course. Now, thank you so much, by the way, for being here. I enjoyed so much the talk. I can sit here for like another hour, but I need to have a talk with Masa, so it's fine. Anyways, thank you so much for being
our
here.
pleasure.
And thank you all for tuning in. This is Shafi and Dunya from Love is Blind. And if you missed the show, we go in podcast form. So see you tomorrow, same time, same place. Bye-bye from me.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.